Freeman done in Atlanta. Where's the best fit for him? I know your Sox reportedly in the conversation now and just lost Kyle Schwarber this morning to the Phillies. Also, you got to think the Jays are probably out on him too after trading for Matt Chapman.
Yeah, I was thinking the Jays, but then we see that Chapman move today.
Yep.
The Red Sox would make a lot of sense. You could put Devers at DH and put Dahlbeck at third base. I think that would be a sound move. My biggest thing is anywhere but the Dodgers, please. I know we keep seeing them pop up. I don't need to see them go and buy another guy. They're turning into they've already turned into the West Coast Yankees in that regard. And also, like the Yankees, they don't win anything either, so it kind of makes sense. The scariest one for me actually would be, because I still we've seen the Rays pop up a little bit here. You add him to the Rays, a franchise that just knows how to win. I mean, that would be that would create a huge problem for the AL East, which is already a tough division as it is, especially when you're adding different guys into the mix now with the Jays. But I do think we haven't seen a whole lot from some of the other West Coast teams. I think we've seen reports about the Padres now being interested in him with the Tatis injury. I think, you go and add him, that's going to create problems. The Giants haven't been brought up, but I'd love to see them add him after losing Posey this year too. But the Rays would be my pick for the scariest move for Freeman.
Okay, Steven, I've seen the Dodgers, Padres, Rays, and Red Sox.
Yeah, look, all those teams, would love to have Freddie Freeman in there. Like, I know the buzz about the Red Sox has been heating up over the past couple of days, but, it just seems like a backwards move for them, which is kind of strange. Like, I would love to have Freddie Freeman on the Red Sox, don't get me wrong. But they got a really strong farm system coming up, so it doesn't make sense to pay for Freddie Freeman, who's over the age of 30. Not saying he's old by any means, but you have guys that are ready to come up and play that position. Quite frankly, I think the Rays, like Nick was mentioning, is fine. But look, we don't want him to go to the Dodgers because of how much they have. But from a production standpoint, good Lord, you can't get a better lineup to be in than that one there. From a fantasy perspective, that is the best landing spot for him. To be surrounded by some of the guys that they have in that lineup would be absolutely absurd. So I think that makes a lot of sense from him. To get that final contract, to get the big money there. The production would be there, and they have to pitch him because they can't pitch around him because of the other players that are surrounded by him. So I think the Dodgers makes the most sense. I just don't know they're going to be able to pull the trigger at this point.